Hello, I'm FozzyDoesThings, and welcome back to another YouTube video. It's been a while, roughly 2 months, I think. So today I want to tell you all a little bit as to why I've been MIA for a while, and when I'll be coming back, plans for the future regarding my content creation and streaming. So this might be a little long-winded, but stick with me. So this video is mainly for anyone that has followed my content creation journey so far over the course of the last year. Anyone that cares about what I've been doing, really. If you don't know who I am or what I do, I would suggest maybe watching some of my previous videos or my streams on Twitch, my socials. Come back to this video if you're still interested in hearing what the plans for the future are. Okay, so if you've made it to this point, you either cared before or you've checked my content out and you want to know more, so let's get into it. Over the last year and a half, I've been streaming on Twitch fairly consistently. Roughly 6 months ago, I realised this is, what I'm passionate and I'm serious about content creation to a point where I want to make this a career path and maybe how I pay my way in life. So I set my goal to streaming 3 nights a week and release at least 1 YouTube video per week. And until very recently, I actually kept that promise to myself and I stuck to it. I felt like this was a healthy balance between my 9 to 5 and trying to get where I want to be in terms of making this a potential career choice. So for anyone that doesn't know, I set my schedule to Tuesday, Friday and Sunday at 8 PM UK time, and I would stream as long as time and my other responsibilities would allow me to do. On Tuesdays I would play shooter games, which was actually, I'd just play Call of Duty Warzone. I got addicted to that game, I still am. Fridays I'd play like old school games, Grand Theft Auto. We turned it into like a little mini series in which I plan to play all of the GTA series in chronological order. We've finished GTA 3 and we finished Vice City. We've started GTA San Andreas, in which I've lost my progress, but we will come back to that part in the story later. And then on Sundays I would film an episode of the Fozzcast podcast, which is obviously my podcast, with a chosen guest or victim of that week, with me prying into their lives for 2 hours or so. Or I'd throw a cooking stream and cook and chill with my community for a couple of hours on Sundays. So I rolled with that format, streaming 3 times a week, 1 YouTube video a week for maybe 6 months or so, I'd say, fairly consistently. Up until June or July, I'd say, in the hopes that the consistency of the content would help me grow at a faster rate than I was growing at when I was streaming whatever game or whenever I wanted. I'd say for the first 4 of the 6 months I did it, it worked. I was seeing great numbers and traffic on both my streams and my YouTube videos. But then out of nowhere, my growth started to become stagnant and like fluctuating below my usual standard. And that's why today I want to sort of have an honest discussion with anyone that's still here, sticking by me, supporting my efforts and being like genuinely great friends with me. So anyone that could get into this industry of content creation and choose it as a career path would. Like, let's be honest here, we'd all love to work from home and not have to deal with a nagging boss, work our own hours, play whatever game we like, or stream whatever activities we're interested in, whether it be sports, arts and crafts, whatever else your imagination can think of. There's almost a place for every niche in content creation within reason. So why did my growth start to drop after 4 months of like consistent hard work and determination? I would say it's because I lost sight of why I started all this like way back last year. To enjoy the games I wanted to play, like play with others, making friendships and other like-minded people that enjoy the same things as me and have similar aspirations in life. I started to get overly competitive in the games that I was playing. I felt like the level of gameplay wasn't like up to scratch. If it wasn't, I felt like people would leave. So I started to get like visibly stressed and annoyed on stream. I was sort of completely blind to the reason people didn't enjoy watching me or my content anymore. I'd snap at my teammates when playing Warzone. Sometimes these people, you know, being my girlfriend, some of my best friends, I was annoyed that the level of gameplay wasn't up to the level, or for lack of a better word, the standard I expected myself to be at and those that were playing with me, you know? I was constantly trying to get clips and footage from my social medias, good highlights for YouTube videos, but what I didn't realise is that nobody enjoys watching someone like genuinely angry all stream, every stream. If it's in jest and a jokey way, it's fine, but I am trying to learn to brush those losses and fails off better and turn them into good things for the sake of my content and the community. So now that we've addressed, you know, me getting annoyed with the game, setting myself to this standard for the sake of clips and good content, I do want to talk about another bad habit of mine, and it's focusing on the negativity in the streaming community. I'd say I got too caught up in like small streamer mentality when it comes to content creation. When I say this, I do mainly mean the networking side of things and just generally letting small things get to me. So from now on, I'm gonna say, unless you're in our Discord or you're already a close friend, I won't be concerning myself too much with worrying about anybody else other than myself and, you know, our small knit community that we've already got. Over the last couple of months, I've lost some people I called good friends from the community, but what else can we do? You know, people come and go, but hard work and determination will never leave, whether it be you or myself. So anyone that's similar to me, you know, they'll stick around. Anyone that's enjoying watching my content, enjoying the ride, being part of the community, you know, they will stick around. So from now on, I'm focusing on letting my content kind of speak for itself, opposed to focusing on networking and all the other bullshit that comes with it. You know, people stabbing us in the back. I'm just not going to let that bother us anymore. You know, my partner's been telling me this for months now. Don't worry what anybody else thinks. Don't always listen to everyone else's opinion. If they're dicks, just get rid of them. But I'm an idiot. I give people too many chances. I like to give people the benefit of the doubt, sometimes too much. But again, that is something else I wanted to acknowledge. I don't know what I'm doing with my hands, but you know. So I just wanted to get that off my chest and discuss that before we go forward. Yeah, that's the TLDR of that. So now we've got that out of the way, you know, to anybody that's part of mine and my partner's community and that I call a friend, I'm sorry if I've snapped at any of you over the last couple of months. I don't think I've snapped at anyone in chat. It's more aimed at people I like from the community I've played games with. As I've just said, you know, I'm kind of holding myself to this standard. I want the gameplay to be good. I want the level to be up here. But yeah, I'm sorry if I've snapped at anybody, or if you've ever heard me rage in stream on a way that, you know, wasn't funny or light-hearted, kind of going with the memo that we want to stick with. I am working on, when I'm on stream and I'm playing a competitive game like shooters, making myself a better person. To anybody of the community that stick around in the streams and watch these videos, I appreciate it. Honestly, I really do. To anyone that's kept their subs running while I've been gone like the last 2-3 weeks, you are heroes. I mean, I do not do this for the money, and I don't care how much I earn from content creation. I started this for fun. But I do appreciate you all for sticking around. Anyone that stayed in our Discord, talks to us every day in Discord, you know, just showing that you are still friends. You're not in this for your own gain in the streaming community. You're a genuine friend. I appreciate you. But for anyone who has kept their subs running, I will make sure, you know, you feel valued and that you get value for your subs when I return. As you all know, anything I make does go back into the Twitch channel, the YouTube channel. It just ultimately gives me a means or a way to keep developing the content, developing my setup, and just making the content a better viewer experience for everyone old and new. So I really do appreciate you. Thank you. So now I've kind of got all the negativity and like the bullshit stuff out of the way, you know, like me snapping, kind of losing sight of why I started doing this, and why my growth has kind of stagnated and been so like, is fluctuant a word? I think fluctuant's a word. We'll Google that after. If not, I'm going to leave this in the video and make myself look a complete dick, so enjoy that. But, you know, plans for the future and what I have in mind. At the end of July, I haven't really told many people this other than like a few people in our community that I consider close friends. I was made redundant from my job, so I have to focus on looking for work and find a job, a day job as soon as possible. Which is another reason, like alongside the previously mentioned ones, I've taken some time away from the whole content creation gig. You know, until I get to a point I can do this as a job, I have to set myself a realistic expectation, you know, realistic goals, which is to find a job that I can go to during the day like I was doing previously. So that when I come home on a night and stream or do whatever I want to do in my free time, it becomes fun again. I'm not snapping at people because I'm not up to the level where I want to be, you know. All I've thought about the last 6 months was making this a career path, and as I've already said, I lost sight of why I started doing this, which is for fun, you know. To do what I enjoy and build a community and enjoy spending my free time with them. Away from other responsibilities, I'm focused on finding a 9-to-5, and streams maybe a little here and there at the moment, but once I have a new job and I'm sort of settled into it and stable, we will establish another schedule, you know. It might change from Tuesday, Friday, Sunday, but yeah, I'm focused on finding another 9-to-5. We will establish another schedule and release, hopefully we will be able to stream 3 times a week and still launch 1 YouTube video. But right now, streams are going to be here and there. Believe me, we are going to come back swinging. I've been a little unmotivated since I lost my job. Like bits of doubts and my depression, anxiety, things like that creeping back in. But we will get back. We'll come back swinging. You know, we're going to continue playing Call of Duty Warzone, because as much as I detest that game and it does get me angry, I'm trying to work on not letting that happen anymore and just playing for fun, blowing off steam. We'll continue playing the Grand Theft Auto mini-series that we've started up. Like I said, we're playing them all in chronological order. But some bad news in regards to that. We changed the hard drive on the PC, and my San Andreas save was on that hard drive and it's wiped. So we're going to have to start that from scratch, but I plan to get that back up to where we were in the story offline before we come back, so you won't have to watch where we were up to all over again. We've got Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War coming out, hopefully like November time, I think. So I'm excited for that. We're going to be launching a lot of streams in Black Ops Cold War. We'll be doing a lot of YouTube content on that. Maybe 1-2 videos a week once that comes around, really like pushing the YouTube channel. We've got Cyberpunk 2077 coming out, so that's another game I'm excited for. We might start that as a journey on stream. Hopefully you're looking forward to that game as much as I am. My birthday is on October the 8th, so I may, for anyone that's been in the community, as you all know, I did 3 24-hour streams last year, one of which was my birthday. I'm considering, if my responsibilities and time allows it, we'll do a 24-hour stream on my birthday, October 8th. Hopefully we can, like, I've done 3 24-hour streams and each one of them was bigger than the last, you know? So hopefully we can ascend higher and just smash the last one out of the park. But yeah, we may do a signature FozzyDoesThings 24-hour stream, and we might maybe like do a 12-hour or a 24-hour for the launch of Black Ops Cold War. As you know, I release a lot of Call of Duty content. I stream it a lot. I can't wait to see what Treyarch do with Warzone. But yeah, I'll be back in a couple of weeks when the internet's back up to scratch and we can actually stream like on a stable connection. And I've figured things out. Hopefully I'll be in a job by then. I would suggest, if you're interested and you still care and you've made it this far in the video, please drop a follow on all my socials. I'll leave them in the video description. I'll put them up on the screen for you here somewhere. Follow me there to keep up to date with when we're coming back. Like I say, it's going to be the 15th at the earliest. Anyone who's stuck around while I've been MIA, I really do appreciate you. Too many names to mention, but if you're in the Discord server, if you're on my Twitter, you're on my Instagram, you all know who you are. I'll see you then. Thanks for watching, and I shall catch you on the next one. Peace.